In this episode of the Smoogleville Workshop, we'll be reviewing the Greenworks Pro Series GCS80421 80-volt lithium-ion cordless chainsaw. This is a truly independent review. The Smoogleville Workshop has no affiliation with the Greenworks company.
So welcome to Smoogleville. Today we're going to be doing an out-of-the-box review of this 80-volt lithium-ion Pro chainsaw from Greenworks. And the reason I've got this is I want to try out this battery technology on chainsaws. I mean, not so long ago, your only real option for a good powerful chainsaw, apart from one that you could plug in on a very long cord and plug into the mains, that was really your only usable option for electric, was to go and get yourself one of these puppies. Now, this is my Husqvarna. It's a fantastic machine, but like all things with a internal combustion engine, particularly two-strokes, it takes a fair bit of maintenance to keep this thing running. And when I need a chainsaw around here, which isn't very often, I need it. We've got branches down, we've got bushes needed clearing, we've got stuff that I've got to get on with, and I can't have a chainsaw that isn't there for me because I didn't quite maintain it perfectly the last time I used it, or didn't store it properly. And so I recently had that experience and got quite winded trying to get this thing started, and basically I had to take it apart and clean it out and get it, you know, my bad. I mean, it was just sitting in a dusty garage for 6 months without being used. Fuel had got stale probably, I don't know, whatever. It took me a lot of time to get it working again. So I figured it was time to get a chainsaw that was going to work for my needs more than perhaps this guy does. I mean, like I say, nothing wrong with a saw, just is a high maintenance item really as tools go. All right, so that's that. And when I need a chainsaw, like I said, I need one. So we're going to be reviewing this today. It's an 80 volt, as I said, lithium ion. And this kind of technology, I think, is probably going to give me a similar power delivery. In fact, this is an E series 435. That's got basically a 41cc engine in it. Okay, so that's the power rating, and you can get up to a this is a 16-inch bar on this one. You can get up to an 18-inch bar on this one. Okay, now for the Greenworks, we've got a 45cc equivalent, which is more like the 18 to 20-inch bar type chainsaws you get with an engine on. So I'm expecting this to either meet or basically exceed the Husqvarna. So we'll see when we get out there and actually start cutting some logs. And it's packing a lot of power. This is the battery I ordered separately. I ordered 2 batteries for this. Look at this thing. This is an 80 volt lithium ion. Now that's a brick. I mean, that is a beast, and that you can just imagine how much energy that thing's going to store. All right, so, but we're going to pop this out of its box. We're going to charge up one battery, right? I'm going to do one charge and we'll see how far I can get with it, because I've got a limb to take down out there in the yard. So we'll see that coming down this morning, and we'll see how this thing holds up. And so anyone who's thinking about getting an electric chainsaw, hopefully this review will be helpful for you guys to make a decision about which one to get. All right, so let's see what happens. Okay, let's start with what's in the box, shall we? Let's get her unpacked, see what's in there. All right. See how much setup there is. Oh, okay, all right, let's move this out of the way. Charger. Instructions. This comes with its battery. That one I was showing you there was an extra one. Interesting, look, that's actually bigger. Right, so we've got, I'm going to charge this one and see how far we get, the one that comes in the box. Okay, we'll see how far we get with that. But the extra battery I bought is considerably bigger, as you can see there. Well, there's not going to be much setting up here, I can see that. Let's get the box out of the way and take a look at the machine itself. Well, this is going to be pretty simple. Let's get her charging. All right, so there we go. let's have a look at the machine itself. Right, so the batteries are going to be going in the top here, so clearly that is going to plug in. Now the unit itself is actually it's quite heavy already, and when I put this puppy in there like that and lock that in, that was easy enough. Yeah, that's good and weighty. It's probably getting up to 25-30 pound actually. It's pretty decent. Okay, all right, this is for our bar oil in here, so we're going to be able to put plenty of bar oil and get that reservoir going. Looks like quite a big reservoir on that. I actually tip that out on my Husqvarna. I tip that out once I've finished using it, because otherwise they leak. Wherever you put them, they leak. So I always pour that back in the bar oil. So have a funnel handy when you're doing that, because that'll keep your workshop or your garage cleaner from oil spills. But they do all tend to do that. Every chainsaw I've ever had will leak chain oil onto everything. So it's actually saves you wasting it, tipping it off like that back into the bottle, so it's there when you need it instead of all over your garage floor. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. We got a sleeve. The chain looks like it's all set up. Got some got your bars there for biting in. We got a lock here, so that'll disengage the chain or lock it in. All right, there's a switch on the back. There's a switch back here. Yeah, I read the manual when I can't figure things out, you know what I mean? Should be able to intuitively. Let's see if there's any charge in that. It looks like there's a little bit of charge in that. Let's see. Nothing to... that's locked. Unlocked, there we go. Oh, there's a beastie. Alright. Let's do a little workshop test on it here. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Oh, sweet. That made absolute mincemeat of that. Look at it. What I'm going to attempt to do here is drop this branch, okay, and I'm going to cut underneath a little bit on the pressure side, and then I'm going to cut through the top on the tension side to actually drop the branch, right? And then I'm going to log it. So I'm probably going to cut about here, and it should just like that, but we've got to be careful about, you know, well, I think it's reasonably straightforward, but let's see. Right, let's switch on the saw. All right, let's just hope I don't bite the saw on the bottom cut. Right, ready? All right, I'm going to take out the tension side now. All right, bring the camera over. Look at this. I didn't think it would have any trouble getting through here, but so I cut a slot at the bottom, to make a hinge, so it goes down like this. And you see how it's pulled the wood out? That was my hinge. So I got to about, I'm surprised how far I got before it went actually. I'm more or less 50% in. I had about 20% on this front, so yeah. Wow, pretty good. All right. There it goes. And a nice audible change the battery. So let's film what we managed to do. I don't know how long that branch was, probably about 20 foot, right? 25 foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
And that's not even all of it. It was more probably like.
Oh yeah, and they say it's good, that battery's good for 150 cuts. We've done at least that. And some of those are big cuts too. I mean, we did a lot of trimming. Yeah, we used a lot of those cuts on the trimming, but that's not bad. So luckily I've got another battery so we can finish the project, but I think that's I'd buy that again, you know. That's a good saw. Like it.
Please click the like button if you found this episode helpful, and we'd love to have you as a subscriber, as there's always something interesting going on in the Smoogleville workshop.